Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here in 2K. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding grid.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Darius Garland is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Allen in at the 5. And here's Dallas. It's a three-point game. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. That's to Lively. Now here's Irving. Lively with a screen on Beasley. 5 on the clock. Irving. And that one drops.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to...
Garland against Doncic. Garland back to Mobley. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hey, yo, get on Luka.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Lively. And the shot's good.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. They're 3 of 3 to start the game.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little bit.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Pass to Lively. Doncic outside. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your game. Flawless shooting so far.
Out to Beasley. 4-3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Beasley for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were wrong, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of the barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of the boat.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, that's that muscle that Garland has put on earlier in his career. He wasn't making that one.
Doncic with it. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Hunter finds Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Beasley against Irving. Mobley with the block. 3 on 3. Garland for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And the bucket is good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a smart guy. Allen's at home and going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it. The guys are cool.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report. Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Washington. Cleveland also making some changes. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Beasley. 4 on the clock. Marshall with the bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
McConnell passes to Garland. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Garland's got 5 points.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From a Division II college player to earning a big free agent contract, Max Strus, what a story with him.
Yeah, he went undrafted in 2019, and then he signs a 4-year, $63 million deal with the Cavs. And he has earned every single dollar.
Doncic against McConnell. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Garland, he's open. Again, Cleveland scores.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Doncic. Misses the layup. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. Allen pass to Garland. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. That was the highest scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Cleveland on top. They lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this 2nd quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in for deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Flag is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Najee Marshall, then it's Thompson, and it's Williams in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the 2nd with. And that one drops for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Washington's checked in for Thompson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Beasley's checked in. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Has the flag. It's stolen by Hunter. Right wing. Here's McConnell. And it goes as the official calls the foul. He'll shoot one more at the line. And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Beasley for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Williams. Washington left side. It's stolen away. McConnell finds Beasley. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the 2nd. Here's Nance. Just 4 to shoot. McConnell from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Flag. Coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
He's more than chipped in on the glass. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And let's check out the 2K leaderboard and see which players have been leading in blocks since the All-Star break. Cooper Flag 3rd, 4th, Evan Mobley.
First-year players often spend more time learning the game defensively. They're a shining example of what hard work can do.
Cleveland again missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Washington, and he converts the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Beasley outside. Thompson with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Shoots over Beasley. Thompson, no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition big foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Darius Garland. He's checked in for McConnell. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
Washington left side. Here's Marshall. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Gotta fight hard to get over the screens.
And as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire in defending.
There's the block. Marshall outside. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Washington. Allen defending. Washington is screen on Hunter. Irving for 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Wade. It's Beasley on the wing. And here's Allen. He's guarded by Irving. Fades. Good chance here for Hunter. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
He is a 50, 40, 90 guy. Right around 40% from three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
McConnell, he's checked in for Hunter. Here's McConnell. Unable to get that one. Good D by Doncic. Powell finds Irving. No good on the triple. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game, but when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Allen, pass to Garland. Back to Allen. Shoots over Powell. Blocks! To stop the drought. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 9. The Mavericks leading. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Powell. Outside Irving. Powell, a screen on Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fantastic at earning these whistles and close the any defense.
Kyrie Irving.
Both free throws good from Irving.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And there's the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Graham, they are connected. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
You look at Cleveland, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah. Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
The effort from them in terms of rebounding.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Jared Allen has been sensational.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the paint area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Malik Beasley is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively. Putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
Top of the key. Doncic, no good.
And he's very confident from that range. He can't make it.
A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Dallas is shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here's Washington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Washington's got his second bucket on the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the inside. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he's sending his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
For the lead. Deflected.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
So they take the lead. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Kept alive. Over to the wing. And here's Flag outside. The shot off that time. The Cavs have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Mobley from about 19. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Lively. Allen defending. And that's going to be a travel. And checking out some numbers for Darius Garland.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
Pass to Allen. Out to Garland. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's Doncic missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. That just can't seem to find his confidence.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Here's Hunter from the arc. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Flag. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hunter finds Garland. Allen a screen. This one for 3. That one's good. Garland for 3. Garland's got 10 points.
The basketball IQ that Garland possesses, oh, well, it's impressive. He can roll to get a bucket.
Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And Cleveland with a change here, too. McConnell, he's checked in for Beasley. Lively with a screen on Garland. From 9 feet, Irving, that's good. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball, it's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
13 foul.
To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Assisted by
Not a long way after Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Doncic is doubled. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Allen. Mobley grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. Don't try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now Irving, guarded by Garland. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Garland. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. It's picked off. Here's Flag, guarded by Garland. And that one's good. Flag.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Garland. Ooh, good D by Irving. Mavericks trail by 5. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. Trying to make it a three-point play. And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Lively. And it's Thompson in for Doncic. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Strus in for Garland. Strus the pass to Nance. Cleveland working the ball around now. McConnell's shot is off. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. McConnell against Irving. Here's Flag. 6 points for him. For the tie. He's off on that one. 3/4 of play, and we're close to it here. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by a bucket. And time to step away. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Washington out there with Maxi Kleba. And it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The 15-footer. Pass to Wade. Outside Strus. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Marshall with the bucket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's Strus. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one. Thompson against Beasley. And there's Thompson on the assist by Irving.
You just can't let Clay play anywhere for the three-point line. He makes quick work from the offensive corner.
McConnell passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Washington left side. Back to Kleba. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fast break Cleveland. And stolen by Irving. Here we go. And he lobs it up top. And Washington powers it through.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
McConnell looking around. And stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. That shot off. Great D that time from McConnell. Cavaliers trail by 3. With the floater. Here's Allen. Count it. And 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It'll go on Maxi Kleba. So for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Kleba. Flag comes in for Marshall. And Doncic has subbed in for Irving. Cleveland also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Hunter comes in for Strus. And Garland is subbed in for McConnell. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Outside Garland. He was all alone on that one.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Lively with a screen on Garland. Pulls up, high post. And off the front iron, and it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Finished off by Hunter.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Doncic fires. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
His first triple of the second half.
Mobley. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in. Irving outside. Allen rips down the board. For Cleveland, they've got 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Oh, and he misses the fast break layup. Doncic against Garland. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Doncic is doubled. Lively. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Allen with a screen on Washington. Rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks leading. Cooper flag. Allen rips down the board. Outside Hunter.
It's good to see Allen rise to the occasion.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Screen by Lively. Doncic. Here's Washington. Irving outside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Now Allen. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments before.
Doncic. Now Lively. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. Here's Allen. Now Garland. Oh, it doesn't go. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Doncic fires. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Great to see guys go back down on the pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
It's a 3-point game. 27 seconds left in the game. Here's Allen. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Big Jared Allen outshining the floodlights.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
It's trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good. And they'll put them up 2.
Luka.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think that will be the time and avoid playing the foul game.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Hunter! And so the Mavericks take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players fight. Thanks for joining us at Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Now, Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. Now, here's Doncic. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Oh, Lively in position. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And a look at the toughness of Draymond. He took the hit, and he got it to go.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off, and then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
Here's Doncic. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Shoots over Curry. Doncic with the bucket.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And he makes that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lively with the screen. Here's Irving. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Podziemski finds Curry, and a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone just 1-4 to get this game started, and it's good, 2 points.
Wow, what focus on that finish from Irving. He is so good at maneuvering through contact.
With the step, here's Podziemski. Another basket for Golden State.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow, sometimes not even there at all.
Pass to Marshall. Takes a 3. Here's Lively. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a 3-point play. They get Stephen Curry. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
So at this stage of the season, Tim, some teams, I feel, are already starting to look ahead to the playoffs. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you're going to glimpse at what that looks like because your adrenaline is going to take you there. But I think the focus should be on the here and now, continuing to get better on a daily basis.
If you're not looking at what's in front of you, you're going to lose what's perhaps ahead of you.
Boy, that is so true.
Doncic passes to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Podziemski finds Butler. It's good from long range. Butler's got 5.
Wow, what a quick trigger from Butler.
Doncic against Curry. Doncic passes to Lively. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's flag missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Flag. Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Fields checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. So neither attempt will fall that time frame. And from technical fouls, 10 to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stopping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Sealed, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Here's Doncic, and another basket for Dallas.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
They kick out to Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 5.
Yeah, he was very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Doncic. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Lively's shot is off. Here's Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Traps in the tray. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game? Stats-wise.
The coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Thompson and Flag are the 4. Then it's Williams. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And while we can, how about a look at the rookies with the highest shooting percentage since the return from the All-Star break? Cooper Flag, 3rd.
He has been outstanding since the break. Defenders have been struggling to slow him down.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. You know, you've got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flag at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Warriors leading by 9. 3-pointer, Butler. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. The Mavericks shooting from the field. 44%, not there. Now let's take a minute to talk down to the Force courtside. Allen.
Thank you. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Guys got deep.
One of the best for sure.
Substitution
All right, Ellie, thank you for the report. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Williams. And the Warriors also making a change. Stephen Curry's checked in for Buddy Hield. Elton kicks to Butler. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Flag. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul.
First team.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now, here's Moody. Covered by Irving. Curry outside. knocks down the three ball. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a
If I've got Kyrie on my team, I want the ball in his hands as much as possible. He just makes great decisions.
Butler dishes to Horford and finished off by Horford.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Irving. Gets some rim on the right rim, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they've come into a nice flow this quarter.
Right side, Butler. A fader. That one misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's only a 3-point Warrior lead.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
A shake. 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Cooper Flat.
Butler is a very physical player. He wants to get into your body and draw the whistle.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Fontecchio's coming in for Flat. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green is checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for D'Anthony Melton. Pass to Green. Green slams it in.
Well, a lot of miles on those legs, but Green can still get up occasionally to flush it.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponent.
Irving misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Doncic against Curry. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Irving's shot is good.
So silky and confident. Irving making it look effortless.
Outside Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trail by 6. No good from Irving.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Butler, no good.
And there hasn't been anything left for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Powell with a screen on Green. Locked up there for Powell. Trying to stop the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry setting the bid for Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Marshall. Good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. 7 seconds left here in the second. Curry from deep 3-point line. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Arena Entertainment.
For the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the...
And now let's discuss that first half. The Mavs in a tight one.
I like how they've been eating the glass.
That is more than enough.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball popping around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Elbow shot is on the way. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a solid list for that hybrid point guard, right? That includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And if you give Kuminga a runway like that, he is going to dunk all over you.
Doncic outside. Over in the corner, Marshall. Pocket 6. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Takes a step back. Butler passes to Green. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Derek Lively.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
Well, he really is an unselfish, high-IQ superstar. And that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
They get it back. Lively. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic.
Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. Right around 25 points per, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Well, he understands his role. He's one of their enforcers, but he also helps them win the battle of possession.
Outside Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Here's Flag. Defended by Butler. And it's Flag missing. The Warriors leading. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Top of the key jumper. No good.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And that one's good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Marshall with the steal. Wide with it. Butler covering. Here's Irving. Behind the back and lays it in. And now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughing stock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allen. Marshall gets the bucket. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Outside Kuminga. And the 3 off target.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Irving from long range. It's Rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Butler finds Curry. This one for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
It is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Dallas leading by three. Here's and Flag throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Pajemski. Butler feeling out of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry, that's good.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
The three for Doncic. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so it's Cooper Flag making things happen for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Irving who moves it up for Dallas. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Maxi Kleber is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Pass to Butler. Butler converts it over the defense.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And Marshall kicks to Irving. He takes it in. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Kept alive. Moody finds Hield. Hands it from downtown.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Irving against Melton. Pass to Kleber. Here's Thompson. From the arc. Kleber, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To tie it up. And he can't bank that one in. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Scooped up. That one goes in.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Fontecchio in for Maxi Kleber. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Curry is a great passer. He can get to double-digit assists pretty much any night he focuses on it.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Double fall for his 7 buckets, 7 for 15 in this game.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really in any situation, Kyrie can put up points in a hurry. Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Beyond the arc, he drills the three.
Good look there, and he didn't waste his second three.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green is checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. Now Green. Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And when the game is tight, Jimmy Butler finds a way.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
And the shot goes in.
And throughout his career, Kyrie Irving has always stepped up when his team needed him.
Now Curry. 7.
Yeah, easy foul.
First personal foul.
The free throw shot.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Flag is checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Thompson. Flag sets a screen for Irving. Now Doncic. Lancers a three. Butler with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one is good. Everybody in the building knew Curry was the guy on that trip, and he still delivered. You're talking about one of the most clutch players we have ever seen.
Irving. Now Doncic. State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the shot will go down.
Well, that is Kuminga being fearless. Just 100% complete belief in his game.
Doncic. Great shot at the right time.
Remember that one.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid. So if you need a big one, just give it to Steph Curry. Got quite a few rings to back that up.
Curry against Doncic. Now Lively. Curry brings the double. Kyrie Irving. Target from outside. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Curry. Guarded closely. And he commits the intentional foul.
Najee Marshall. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Butler outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Man, it took forever to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
And let's see what they draw up.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W.
The end of the game.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get greetings. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And now Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Flag is out there with Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the three. And Doncic hammers it home.
The guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Lively with a block. Here's Flag. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a long boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And so it's Dallas with it, following that last three-pointer by Denver. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Gordon outside. Just over a minute and a half in. For three. That one no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Lively. Irving against Brown. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. And again, it's Dallas.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Gordon. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Gordon. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Irving with the drive. That one drops for him. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well, everything just flowing. Assisted buckets, every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Flag. Over Gordon. Again, Dallas. Well, the regular season is coming to a close here, Coach. This is the final matchup for both teams.
Well, and as a coach, it doesn't matter where you are in the standings. You want to end the season on a win and build confidence, whether or not you're going to the playoffs.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Flag. Pass to Lively. From down low. And again, it's Dallas.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. Here's Valanciunas. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's Watson missing. Doncic outside. The 3-ball. By Denver. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
It's simple. simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Now here's Doncic. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
He was also exceptional defensively. 4 blocks. I mean, his presence was huge.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Dallas. Pass to Valanciunas. And again, Denver no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. Leading by 12. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication in the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
It's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 8.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Down low. Valanciunas. Count that bucket.
Punching it inside. Attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Thompson and Flagg make up the 2 forward spots. Then there's Maxi Kleba, then it's Williams, and it's Larson in at the 2 guard. And when you compare Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game to his dad's, they are quite a bit different.
Well, his dad was more of a floor general and a penetrating guard, while Jr. is more of a volume shooter, especially from outside. Remember, BA, they played in different eras, so it's not all that surprising.
Valanciunas sets a screen. With the step back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Murray so dynamic inside.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first points of the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Kleba. No points yet. Here's Larson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Holmes in for Watson. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Wow, the screen on Holmes. And that one's good. Flagg. Flagg's got 8.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Nuggets trail by 14. Outside Murray. Pass to Holmes. 3-pointer, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Larson. Here's Flagg, defended by Hardaway. Here's Marshall. No good on the 3. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Murray for 3. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Holmes. Johnson comes in for Hardaway, and Brown subbed in for Strother.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Brown, he's checked in for Murray.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 11, Bruce Brown.
Now Brown. He's scoreless. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Powell. And another miss by Denver.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they control the boards tonight.
Doncic with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Doncic against Jokic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 9.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Doncic. Denver getting their last shot to go. A minute 22 left in the first half. Doncic is doubled. Outside for Irving. Misses the 3. Nuggets trail by 19. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
You see this from Brown night after night. Always ready to get out on the break.
Powell sets a screen. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Denver grabs the miss. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Marshall. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Irving. Powell, a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. That one a little long. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Jokic. High arcing shot. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
They've made a mistake. If you let Luka get hot early, boy, oh boy, expect a long night.
But what are they supposed to do?
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. This question comes... Glad you could join us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
The drive by Murray, fires the 3, and Brown good for 3. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the line right there.
I like how Brown values the three-point shot. Generally, Christian is pretty careful with his selection.
Outside Irving. Doncic, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, BA, it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Wide open look. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Now Murray. Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Marshall. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Brown. Outside Johnson. Back to Brown. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lively with a screen on Murray. Doncic passes to Lively. And they doubled up Doncic. Lively finds Doncic. Fades away. There's a foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nuggets trail by 15. Outside Murray. The baseline J. And another basket for Denver.
That's just great awareness there from Murray to take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
Marshall outside. Pass to Lively. Back to Marshall. Lively with a screen on Johnson. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 4 points this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now Jokic. Jokic's screen. Here's Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and Murray, one of the best free throw shooters in this league, always happy to go to the free throw line.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. And another miss by Denver.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Doncic, a screen on Gordon. Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside for Irving. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Throws it up high. Brown passes to Murray. Now here's Gordon. Back to Murray. Denver moving it around. Gordon finds Murray. Here's the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 14. Brown passes to Gordon. Here's Murray. Fires the 3. Murray with the 3-ball.
Well, when you can stretch the D all the way from sideline to sideline, Jamal Murray just so tough to guard.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands in general would be a good idea. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 14 from deep. Brown grabs the board.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can ride his stroke.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also putting the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Now here's Irving. He's got 11. Goes up from the top of the key, and he knocks the jumper down. 13 points in the game.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive blows.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Dallas on top, up by 11. Don't go anywhere. The fight. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Simone Fontecchio out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Kleba in at the center position. Murray looking around. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Watson. Outside Hardaway. Off target from three-point range. Irving against Murray.
Switch.
Irving, the pass to Kleba. Fontecchio, left side. And here's Marshall. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Murray. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Watson on the wing. Right side Hardaway. Valanciunas controls the rebound and the putback.
And Valanciunas takes up a lot of real estate, which helps him snag offensive rebounds. But that was right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Denver making a change here. Jokic checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Lively's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Jokic with a screen on Irving. Pass to Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Murray against Irving. Shot from 16. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Murray. Nifty move. Lively with a block. Pass to Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Now Kleba. Defended by Watson. Irving looking it over. Over Murray. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Irving. From 13 feet. Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 17. Outside Irving. Here's Thompson. Outside Irving. He launches. Jokic with a rebound.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Rejected by Lively. Kleba against Jokic. Lively with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Great teamwork and Great time. Oh, spectacular play. And so David Allen calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Luka Doncic. And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Offensive board. Outside for Irving. Over Brown. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Flag.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
1:24 left in the fourth. And again, it's Denver missing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Luka Doncic.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Up top, Gordon. Outside, Johnson. Screen by Gordon. Takes the three. Money for three! So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Flag. Here's Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Dallas.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this